Now where we go. Let's get some music in the background. And there's me doing all the talking. Morning, Thunderman. No, I tried to get on MDAI, but it didn't sustain, so I got a nothing really moving. 2,500 shares. I took 1,000 shares off at profit, and I got the rest out at break. Whatever. Hey Maverick, how you doing? Hey Alistair. How's the sunny climes of Newcastle? Got the skip rats to smash out at the weekend, don't you? You better add to it. Probably see the market doing another bit of selling off when CPI numbers comes out. I'm just having a look at the the S&P 500 after yesterday's CPI numbers. It just sold off till just after lunch, and then it miraculous recovery. Go figure, pretty much break even on the day where it finished. Not far off. Slightly down. We probably will see a bit of a downwards, but look, still so close to that all-time highs. 479, 36 all-time high on the SPY. So close to it. I'm confident we'll break all-time highs this month. I don't know for sure, I just have that feeling. But I think we will get a bit of a red day today. As CPI numbers drop in about 25 minutes. I thought it was United was your visitors. Manchester City as opposed to Man City. No, I thought it was United. Skip rats. Really is a rat infested rat ball, isn't it? Toilet. Oh, here's an interesting one. Financing opportunity. Go figure. Dr. Sultan Al-Hashimi. This is not a scam. This can't quite possibly a scam. Dear sir, our investors are exploring all possibilities to initiate change on a massive scale of investment opportunity. We remain at your disposal for more information. Dr. Sultan Al-Hashimi. And with a name like Dr. Sultan Al-Hashimi, it's got to be legit, right? With an email of user09@meridiantools.info. Yeah, okay, that's not a scam, obviously. I swear some of these cyber criminals are getting worse every day. Do you trade reversals? It depends what time of day I'm trading. My time for trading reversals is usually power hour. I find that reversals tend to be stronger in power hour because you get what I tend to find is you get the strong move early doors, and then when it's overextended, that's a good time to look for the reversals. So reversals for me is if I've not been trading power hour since I moved, because power hour for me is like 4 a.m. in the morning. But we're going earnings season, so there'll be a couple of times where I'll be trading earnings, and I may well look at those reversals. Reversals tend to be very strong moves, and you look for more complex indicators for reversal indications. So, like the Bollinger Bands are good to use for reversal indicators. MACD or RSI is always a good one to when it's actually oversold or overbought, depending on which way you want to go. So yeah, I do trade reversals, but I am long biased and I am a momentum trader by default. but it's nice to be able to have more than one string to your bow, have multiple strategies that you can use. The majority of my trading is just momentum trading. I look for a strong momentum on a stock. It doesn't have to last. It's good volatility, strong volume, higher than relative, a relatively high volume, and a good strong momentum move. And if I can get 10 cents off every entry, great. If I can get 50 cents off the day, then I'll probably get gold. That's simple. Gift cards, is that what he's after? No problem at all, Alex. What I'm here for. Reversals. I know a couple of people actually. I was going to talk about one. That's all they trade is reversals. They look for the big move. Well, momentum traders like myself, I'm looking for the big move. I'm looking for the big move as it starts to happen. So you're never going to get the full move. You're never going to get the beginning or the end of the move, unless you're really lucky with the end. But you're never going to get the beginning of the move unless you're insider trading. You look for the big move, the parabolic move. And when you see a parabolic move, the reversal traders are looking for that indicator, the signs of exhaustion. That's all he does, is he waits for these big moves to the upside. And then when he starts to see it's waning a little bit, that's when he'll look in and go short. Likewise, if there's a big sell-off, if there's a hard sell-off, he'll look for a bounce. And with reversals, you never quite know when the momentum is done or whether it's just a momentary pullback. If it's a momentary pullback, you take advantage of the exhaustion and the pullback, and then you take your money quick. And that's what he does. He makes quite a bit of money doing it. Evening, Mick. How you doing, buddy? I started this week, Jack, with a smaller account. Yes, I started this week with, it's not so much a small account anymore. I mean, it's almost 45k, but I've had a good week this week to start the week. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably, whatever profit I make this month, I'll withdraw that and start with 10k again in February, and do that in both January, February, and March. It's what I found it a lot more relaxing trading with a smaller account. I'm not trying to grow the account aggressively. I'm just taking good setups. That's all I'm doing. The goal this year is just 7 figures across the year. So I can do. I believe I can do that. I'm not going overly aggressive to achieve it, but if I can get 100k a month, 100k a month. So right now, I'm 35k in profit. So started with just over 10k in the account, Jack, but slightly up on that now. As I said, just under 45. Would I use a bullish or bearish pin bar, or a bullish, bearish engulfing pattern? It depends on what I'm using. So, for example, a good indicator for reversals, if you're using Bollinger Bands, for example, you want to see a full doji outside the Bollinger Bands. Doesn't matter whether it's sold off and you're down at the bottom. A full doji, a doji is a good change in sentiment. So you want to be looking at the higher time frames. You're looking at like a 5 minute or higher time frame. You want to see a doji outside of the Bollinger Bands, which is a good sign of it's a good reversal indicator. Of course, on the lower time frames, you can still look for those 1, 2, 5 minute. You still look for those indicators reversal indicators, which would normally suggest to me to either take profit or get out of a position before it reverses. Like of your double top, which would be or devil horns on a 5 minute or something like that. So double top or a head and shoulders pattern, which shows that it's reached its top and then it couldn't quite reach it the next time around. And so you look for those kind of patterns for your reversals, and they're not difficult to find with strong moves. Morning, Alberto. Good to see you, buddy. Three top movers this morning is Applied UV, Spectral AI, and Aries Tech. Those are the three that we've got this morning on the small charts. I've just got the S&P 500 up there at the moment on the main chart. Nothing really jumping out. How did you get on yesterday? Yesterday was a choppy day, actually. After the CPI results came out, very choppy across the course of the day. We managed to finish green on the day. When I wrapped up here, I didn't actually take any more trades after I wrapped up the live session. But very choppy day's trading yesterday. How did you guys manage to finish? Did you finish green? Did you have a profitable day? Did you find that it was giving and taking away? I mean, that's what I found. It was giving and then taking away. There was a couple of good moves, and then there was a couple of fake outs, and I just found it very choppy to try and trade yesterday. How did you guys get on? There's gonna be days like that. That's how I was going on the chair again. I'm gonna switch that off. A small red's better than a big red there, Alberto, I guess. Yeah, like a bride's nightgown, Alistair. And I suppose when you have a red day, it's important to try and keep it as small as possible, but you've also got to recognize that it's inevitable that you're going to have days where you lose money. Because red days are part and parcel of the game. I say game, I don't actually mean it's a game, but red days are part and parcel of trading. It comes with the territory. And although saying that, I'm on a 10-day, at the moment, a 10-day green streak, which is pretty good. Just the very nature of my aggressive style means that I've been having a lot more red days than I should have. Coming into the new year, I've kind of mellowed a little bit this week, and I've had 4 green days in a row. So the last red day I had was back in December. Look at. Yeah, but I told you that, Alistair. You'll one of these days you'll start listening to me. I told you to just give over with the boredom prize. Although saying that, it's so easy to take boredom trades. Yeah, the last red day I had was 19th of December. So I had a no trade day on the 28th. Obviously, nobody traded on the 25th. It was a holiday. So the 19th of December was my last red day. I didn't trade at all first week of January. So Monday was my first day of the year trading. So if I put all that together, that's 10 days for this year. 6 from last year. Trade day. A 10-day green streak at the moment. I'll take that. Got to be honest, I'm probably the guilty as anyone for taking boredom trades. It's a discipline thing, and having the discipline to sit and twiddle your thumbs while the market is stagnant is a skill set in itself. Oh, shut up, Alistair. My longest green streak last year was 14 days, so I'm looking to beat that. And get to the end of next week without having a red day, I'll beat last year's green streak. Underneath the VWAP at the moment, but I'm watching it, as you can see. Now we're testing the VWAP again. Aries technology. Top gapper this morning. Not huge. Good strong relative volume. It's not a huge gapper in terms of volatility. We're looking at 5 cents on the ATR, so I'm kind of waiting for it to start moving. Applied UVs, very similar kind of percentage up on the day. Again, good high relative volume, and does have previous for moving big. Got Spectral AI is up over 20%, nearly 22%. Good relative volume as again. Nice catalyst. And then we're kind of Roma Green recent IPO. Always worth keeping an eye on IPOs for about a week after they've gone live. Took some money off me yesterday, did Roma, but gave me some on its IPO day, so we'll see. Yeah, I hate when that happens. It's fine, you shorted a stock and it's selling off, and then they put it SSR on there. You can still short it. Don't get me wrong, because someone like Mara is a liquid stock with they'll always have shares to borrow. You can still short it. The problem with it is you've got to be your best way of doing it is put your sell order, your short order, below the above the, and wait for it to come back and get you. Or you can move your order, move your sell order down until it makes that makes that little bounce and catch. It's a pain in the hole. Makes shorting more difficult. Couple of decent earners today. Today's really the start of earnings season. Again, the banks and financial institutions always come first. So we had the stragglers, and now we're getting some. So we've got JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, BNY, BlackRock, Citigroup, Bank of America. All those financial institutions are reporting their earnings this morning. On top of that, Delta Airlines, United Health, and then tonight, Pure Cycle. Worried about those. So earnings season about to start. So next week is when it starts really start getting a lot more earnings prints, and then the week after is where it really gets in full flow and you get some of the big names. So yeah, earnings season. Go figure. Morning, CC. P500 just sideways at the moment. We'll get the producer price index data drops in about 5 minutes, and that should impact the S&P 500 and the markets as a whole. Slightly down on the day. Well, I'll say slightly, considerably down on the day at the moment, but I expect similar numbers from yesterday with the CPI. Is it priced in? I don't think so. We'll probably see a bit of a dip, a bit of a sell-off on the markets after the CPI numbers drop in about 4.5 minutes. Good stuff, Vegas. Didn't see you yesterday. Were you trading yesterday? What do you guys think? Do you think we'll get all-time highs this week? Oh, this month rather, on the S&P 500? Close. Very close. Nice one, Vegas. It was a bit choppy yesterday, but any green day is a good day. Oh, all green yesterday. Murder 6, you're blurry. Yeah, I think it's your screen more than my output. You don't want it blurry, just I don't know, over to YouTube. Not blurry there. There you go, Alistair. It's a TikTok thing. It's the same output on YouTube and Twitch and everywhere else. So it's a TikTok thing. If your screen's blurry watching TikTok, head on over to YouTube instead. Much better. See a lot more as well. I've got more charts up on YouTube. The only difference being is the latency on YouTube is a little bit more than it is on TikTok. Well, that's the only difference. Decent day yesterday. Follows up. Decent strong day throughout the day. Are you giving away secrets there, Alistair? Right, guys, we've got an hour before the market open. It's a bit of a stagnant day. What are you watching? There's not a lot moving. Moves. The top three gappers are Applied UV, Spectral AI, and Aries Tech. And those three, they've made the move. They're pretty much sideways at the moment. Made the moves early, and it's sideways since. And we'll keep an eye on them. But what are you watching? Are you watching anything? That's a better question. What are you watching, if anything? Which way is the market gonna go? Got the numbers coming out now. PPI numbers as things are happening. Let's go to the S&P 500. So core PPI for the month over month for this December, flat versus a 0.2% estimated. PPI month over month is negative 0.1 versus the plus 0.1 estimate. These are decent numbers. So PPI year over year for December, 1% versus a 1.3 estimate. So this is a decent bullish numbers. We might actually get a bit of a pump on this. And we are getting a little bit of a pump on this. So yeah, the PPI numbers are out. The PPI numbers have dropped, and that's pushing the market up slightly. Exposure. Nothing to watch at the moment there, Alberto. You're absolutely right. Getting the market moving a little bit. You should say that, Alistair. Gold has just broke new highs. So, PLD is an ETF that tracks the price of gold, by the way. Gold Trust from State Street Gold Trust. One as well, I think. Anglo Gold tracks the price of gold as well. Yeah. Markets views basically went green, as did the S&P 500. Russell Index is green. Dow Jones Industrial, a way to go. No worries. Wait for the market to give us something to trade. Volatility and volume is what we're looking for. One without the other, not really worthwhile. And this Aries technology is the top gapper at the moment, above $2. But even that's being said, it's only got like less than 7 cents on the average true range with a 2-cent spread. So volatility not huge at the moment. Can you make money on it? Possibly. Like something that's showing a little bit more momentum, it's showing a little bit more volatility. Top momentum stock right now. S&P 500 is now green on the day. Early green all the same, and as is the NASDAQ, or the triple Qs, the NASDAQ 100 are also green. Still waiting on the Russell indexes. Strong green. Still waiting on the Dow to cross the line. Dow Jones Industrial Average, if that's across the line, up there at 377 change. Let's actually see. Did he go back up to highs today? Numbers, it will follow the market. Market looks like it's going to be bullish today. Go figure. Get AI. Volume. That's some volume first thing. I know. Not something I'm in. Onward. Okay. Yes, you did hear me echo snoring. Right out of my desk. Morgan Stanley. There you go. SEC charges Morgan Stanley and the former head of former executive Owen Passy with fraud in block trading business. That's interesting. No volume for those stocks. A lot of these S&P 500 stocks are basically 80% institutionally owned, so nothing happens with them prior to the pre-market. Earnings, they might get a bit of volume, but they're not very often happen 4 times a year. Let's have a look at where the earnings are placed today. So we've got JPM. JPM had earnings this morning. That came out at 7 o'clock. It's a good $10 move. So was a $10 move this morning for JPM. That was their earnings, so that was positive. Looks like JP Morgan Chase will have a positive day today. What about Wells Fargo? That looks like it's down some. Wells Fargo are a bit choppy. Fargo. Bank of New York Mellon. Positive earnings. Not a huge movement, but it looks like it's moving up. Earnings this morning. BlackRock. Actually, BlackRock are down on the day despite the spot ETF that everybody's raging about with regards to Bitcoin. And BlackRock are a big part of that. Pro partners. No one moving using that. Citigroup had earnings that dropped that this morning, and they are also up. Then that's flat. Morning Earth and Honey. Look at Bank of America. These are super high, super large floats and super large market cap. These ones, by the way. So these are not great for intraday trading unless you've got large accounts. So Bank of America, you don't see much volatility on these super float, high market cap. Bank of America slightly down, but mostly sideways. So yeah, that's some of the key earners this morning. Hit the like count up, hit that thumbs up button. You know you wanna. AI. Sending resistance. Yeah, there's 52 watching, and basically we've got half of 50% is hitting that thumbs up button. So only half of you actually enjoy this stream, it seems. Smash that thumb. Look, if you're logged into YouTube and you're watching and you haven't smashed the thumbs up button yet, just do that. It just helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Push it out to more people. We get more people in the chat. We have a much more interesting stream. So smash that thumbs up button. Let's get 50 likes before the market opens in 45 minutes. And then we can see where we go from there. Also, if we get 50 likes before the market opens, I'll give the dog a treat. Be responsible for starving Miyako, do you? Hey Thomas, how you doing, buddy? Did you have a green day yesterday? How did you fare? How did you finish up yesterday? Well, do you know what, guys? It's a very tranquil morning so far. There's not a huge amount of movement, not a huge amount of volatility. There's some things moving, but not a lot of volatility this morning. So it's Friday. Fridays you tend to get less volume in the markets anyway, but we'll see what happens. It's Friday going into a long weekend. Remember that, guys. Friday going into a long weekend can often prove to be a little bit stagnant. So Martin Luther King Jr. Day on Monday, so the markets are closed. So some people will be taking a run up to the long weekend. So volume is going to be a little bit more scarce than normal. Well, a little green is a good green there, Thomas. All green is good green. So if you had a little, same as myself, small green day yesterday. It was 2K green day yesterday. After fees and charges, it was a little over $1,000, almost $1,000 in fees and charges yesterday. I only made 2K, and it's like I've had 20K days where it's not costing $1,000. That's something you've got to factor in as well. Almost 50% of my profits yesterday were taken away in charges. Go figure. Last couple of years, averaging about between 13 and 14% charges. Nothing sustaining. Just you think something's going to break out. It's getting rejected. Very sideways, choppy, going nowhere at the moment. Even the S&P 500 has got rejected just above the yesterday's close price and came back down under it. So we sit and wait, guys. Is there anything you want me to take a look at and cast my BDI on? Do you have any? Are you watching anything that you want me to take a look at? Have you heard any rumors on anything? Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. What are you watching for the open? Well, if you didn't know, Ed, you'd have been messaging me in the Discords asking why I'm not trading live. That's happened a couple of times this last year where there's been a federal holiday and people haven't been paying attention. And I'll be out having a drink with whoever, the missus, and or out for a meal or something. I'm going to start getting messages at 9 p.m. my time. It's like 8 8 a.m. normal time I'm going live, 8 a.m. market time, 9 p.m. my time. And are you not trading live today, Tony? I'm like, federal holiday, bank holiday, markets are closed. I'm out having a glass of wine and something to eat. Would you just take it easy? Forward to this. I don't know why I'm looking forward to this weekend. Last weekend was a washout. Supposed to have family over for my birthday there last week, and I got to it at 6. I'll still wait for the reschedule. Let's have a look at Mara, shall we? I've got nothing better to do with my time at the moment, so Riot Platforms, Marathon Digital. Let's have a look at it on a 50. That's what we see what happened yesterday. Hard sell-off yesterday, bit of a dead cat. Bounce there, 1 o'clock to high of 2340s, 2350, and sell off into the close. So that was Marathon Digital yesterday. So that, you know, spot Bitcoin ETF approval did wonders for Marathon Digital, but at the moment it's just trading, it's just chopping sideways. Is this going to go up and have a really strong bullish day today? I don't think so. Is it going to sell off? I think you probably see that in consolidation first. I don't think, looking at it on the daily, for this on the daily, got firm support here, just $20, 2030, 2050, above $20. There's a bit of a gap there as well. $20 seem to have support there. Let's see what happens. We get a bounce. Let me know what your thoughts are. Marathon Digital, will we get a bounce? Will we not? Will it continue to sell off? What about Riot Platforms or Riot Blockchain as it used to be? I had a worse day yesterday in terms of sell off, chart, it was harder sell off for Riot Platforms, and it's even down further today. So 1278 at the moment. It's a little bit cheaper than the Marathon Digital, but it moves pretty much exactly the same way that Marathon did. So support that you got with Marathon Digital, you didn't get a Riot Platform. Actually broke that, set that low, filled the gap, still selling. So you tell me, will they continue to sell today? Yeah, to be fair, Alistair, I was just saying to the missus here that she's been neglecting me. I've not had any watching. Well, that was it. The new Marvel miniseries on Disney Plus. I was watching Echo, and the episode that had Wilson Fisk, or aka Kingpin, brought his stepdaughter or whatever it is a lovely bottle of red wine, expensive bottle of red wine, and I thought, ooh, I've not had any red wine for a while. And I looked at my fiance and I'm like, you know what, you're neglecting me. You've not let me have any wine since last year. I've not had any wine at all in 2024. So I think tomorrow's Saturday, we might have to remedy that. I am partial to a nice drop. So is she. Wild her. What are you watching, guys? Anything? Nothing? What's got your attention this morning? Or sense on the not volatile enough. I'm just to sit and be patient. This is probably one of the worst parts of if you're trading, getting into day trading as opposed to swing trading is because of the the action that you get. Normally, you can actually earn your money in a relatively short space of time, and you get in, get out, get to goal, there you go. But when it's like today, and the market's so stagnant, it's so tempting to take a boredom trade where the setups are just not there. The setup, the potential setup there, like at this one here, you've got that top there at $3 VWAP. As soon as it breaks the VWAP of $3, you get in and it reverses on you. Because the setup just isn't right. I think it's a flat top, it's more of a double top. So it's better just to be patient and wait for the setup. Something will arrive. It only takes one stock, just remember that. It only takes that one stock, and it only takes one trade. But conversely, you don't want to be swinging for fences on just straight away the first time you get a decent setup. Scale into it. You never know, is this going to break out fully or not? So mind your risk that way. Yeah. And Zinga's falling asleep. I don't know about crying. Do you know what? I've not had lamb for a long time. Last time I had lamb, I would have been in Dublin. It would have been lamb curry, the Indian. I've not actually had roast lamb in years. Like a nice leg of New Zealand lamb. Imported. You don't get it imported. It's going to be it tends to be more expensive. Like turkeys were imported. Christmas. Good quality meat is not as easy to find as it is in the Tesco supermarket. Not quite like that here. Yeah, I took a trade with MDAI earlier, Petrol AI, as it moved up. As I called it out in the Discord, I took the trade, but it didn't sustain. It started pulling back, so I took 2,500 shares. I took 1,000 off when it got over when I got over 10 cents, and then when it pulled back to break even, I got out of it. So didn't sustain. Nothing really giving us that great setup. We're getting our customary pop and drop with a bit of space. No volume on it. It's just one of those days where it's best just to not. If you've not taken a trade yet, don't take one. Seriously, a zero trade day is better than having a red day. It's not a red day, so a zero trade day is fine. If the market doesn't pick up when the bell rings in half an hour, then just sit on your hands, and if you're in the day trade with Tony community, just keep an eye on the Discord. We'll notify you when we see some momentum, and get out and do whatever you want to do instead. Hey, look, any green's good green, Ed, like you're saying there. Absolutely. local wine, not really, Jack. Most of the wine I get here is imported. Most of it is. You can get some quality wines, but they're expensive. Usually buy them from a restaurant, getting the good quality expensive wines. But if you just want to buy something for having a drink at home, then what I'm finding is getting some decent New World wines, so Australia and New Zealand wines, so South American wines. You can buy those for a decent price here, but no, it's the climate isn't suited that well for brewing wine here. Go figure, because it's very similar to me, very similar to the likes of the Canary Islands. In terms of tropical climate, Canary Islands has fantastic wines. Wine it's not as popular here. Wine it tends to be more for the foreigner or expat community tends to drink rather than the local. They're more rum drinkers, spirit drinkers. Tipple of choice with your average Filipino gentleman is Tanduay, Filipino rum. Don't mind rum, but I can savour. Ending 5 minutes. Nice strong volume candle, that last candle. Get continuation, that's the question. 1 minute candle. That was it. Five. Oh. Volume candle on the 1 minute chart for a while. Rejected at that descending resistance so far. Oh well. Worth waiting. But 35 was the watching. Rejected. All the way back down to the VWAP. Nothing sustaining at the moment, so we'll just be patient. I know it doesn't make for great entertainment or great viewing, but that's not the purpose of this channel. The purpose is day trading, educating about day trading and how to make money. And the biggest portion of making money day trading is protecting your equity. So, and a big part of protecting your equity is your trade selection. I've got a very high success rate when it comes to trade selection. And the trades that you don't take are just as important as the ones you do. Yep, well, have a good weekend there, buddy. So your market hasn't even opened yet, so I don't know what you're talking about there, but you know, we've got 26 minutes before the market opens. I've had days like this where as soon as the bell rings, it goes absolutely berserk, which is fine. But a no trade days is not a losing day, and that's important. So trades, like I say, the trades you don't take are just as important as the ones you do. But have a good weekend. Go get off and do what it is you like to do for the weekend and enjoy yourself, buddy. Take it easy, Alberto. See you Tuesday. Make sure you've hit the thumbs up button before you exit. And as for you guys that haven't hit the thumbs up button, do that now before the market opens. Come on, I need 11 people to hit the thumbs up button just so I can give the dog a treat. Morning, Rob. And that's another thing though, is like, you know, like Alberto's saying, the market's flat above to tears. Better to be, if you're finding yourself getting bored waiting, better to just walk away and come back just before the market opens, or come back after the market's open. Get a little bit more volatility, you'll get a little more volume. Pre-market's a bit dead today, but it is Friday, and it's the Friday before a long weekend, so it's not unusual that to happen. So it's better to just walk away and stay away from your trading station if you're getting bored. Boredom trades very rarely pan out for you. Don't be taking boredom trades. There you go, get in. But mind yourself. Is there anything you want me to take a look at, guys? Nvidia. All-time highs yesterday at the open. But Nvidia not too far off yesterday's closing price either, so had a good strong day. Amazon flat on the day. Amazon flat on the day. So Amazon had strong all-time highs yesterday. Was it all-time highs for Amazon yesterday? It was, yeah. Amazon got all-time highs yesterday as well. Oh, no, it wasn't. All-time highs were back in beginning of 2022. All-time highs for Amazon were up here at 8. So, yeah, Amazon doing well enough. Disney pointing. Pepsi slightly. Procter & Gamble, Shelby. Green on the day now. Markets. Riot. We were just having a look at Riot blockchains a little bit earlier there. Jago, along with Marathon, didn't have a good day yesterday. So Riot blockchain, or Riot platforms as they call themselves now, big sell-off at the open yesterday, and then sideways since. At least Marathon Digital did have a bit of a bounce, but you've not got that with Riot. Very sideways since yesterday's sell-off. Is it going to let me know what your thoughts are? Is it going to be? Are we going to see a bounce on Riot or Mara? Will it continue to sell off today? No, I didn't all day. yesterday. Get him. You had a red day yesterday with spec. I don't know. It did okay for me yesterday. Spec was Roma that was slightly green on. That's where I racked up all my. I went to about 3.5k gain on Roma, and then I finished about 400. Racked up the commissions and charges, using charges. Still a green day though, small green day. But any green's good green, as I keep saying. Yeah, it's moving up. It's moving up nice and strong, but it's just no volatility on it. No volume. Not great volume, and the ATR is like 3.5 cents. So maybe when the bell rings in 20 minutes time, we'll see a bit more action with it. But there's just no volatility. Don't let the chart fool you. Just look at the scale on the chart. No, it's moved 40 cents in however long, hour. Biggest candle here on the 1 minute, 8 o'clock drum there. Biggest candle was a red candle, so I don't like it. Not enough range on it. Profit from. That's just my opinion. Get him. Of course, you've been trading a while, so you'll have your own opinion, and you'll make your own decisions, as everybody should do. Okay, coming on here and listening to my opinion, and that's all it is. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not offering stock picks, signals, or alerts. I'm just trading my way to $1 million a year. That's all. It could be one. Watch it open. Petrol AI is. I don't mind the catalyst, but like I say, I trade the action, not the news. Just wait, and there might be something completely unexpected turns up in 20 minutes when the market opens, and it can be like that. Something will go parabolic. That's what happened on, was it Tuesday? I didn't see NYSE, and NYSE came out of nowhere. No company specific news, and I managed to get like 14k out of it. Got in there, nice, easy trailing stop all the way up, and yeah, NYSE was volatility halts with gaps up to the upside, and 14k on that one. And so that was a nice day's trading. And that can happen. That came out of nowhere after the bell. Just be patient. No point taking a trade for trade's sake. Boredom trades don't work. On that one. Even personally. I shouldn't say they don't work. They sell them. Boredom trade, usually you end up getting out for break even after getting locked into a consolidation phase for a long time, and then you get into profitability and it starts to pull back, so you end up getting out for break even. So that's usually the pattern with the boredom trade, is you get in, takes you out, and then you sit there waiting for, whilst you're, it's not quite as boring as waiting for something to happen, but it's a lot more risky because you got your equity tied up. And also, you may miss out on another move because you sat there watching something not doing anything, going sideways, chopping, and you're in a losing position, waiting for it to pop. And then when it finally does pop, it doesn't pop as much as you wanted it to, and you get out for break even, and you've missed a big move on something. So just sit on your hands and wait for that big move on something. Usually 2 or 3 stocks every single day. Profit from. You usually get 15-20 cents out of a move at some stage during the during the morning session, let alone across the day. Let's just be patient. Let's get 2 more people hit that thumbs up button. Come on. Half of you haven't. Oh, shouldn't be difficult to have 2 of you that haven't hit the thumbs up button to do it now. Do it now. You know you wanna. Got 50 less, a little over 15 minutes. 15 minutes plus change before the market opens, and hopefully it'll give us some of the poke. Give the market a bit of a poke it with a stick or something. In the meantime, I'll entertain you guys now that we've done this. Yes, come on then. Give the dog a treat. Okay, people. All right. Everybody say hello to Miyako. Hello, Miyako. Like a treat. Hi. There you go. Miyako says, thank you very much. Elliot. Okay. Yep, mic's still working, it looks like. Yeah, the duck treats. Unfortunately, I don't have them here. I probably have to buy them on online, Amazon, get them shipped or something. She doesn't mind. I mean, these are beef chunks, beef sticks, little duck fillets. They're a decent substitute. Oh, nutri chunks, beef sticks. Well, I'll give you another one. Go on, you're looking at me nice. Lovely little pink bow in you. Well, have that one. One more. That's better. Take the last one, and it's an empty packet. Oh. It's a little half stick. There you go. Spoiled, eh? Spoiled. There's nothing to do. Right, all gone. Miyako, thanks you all for getting us over that 50 like threshold. Had a whole bunch of Nothing really exciting me right now. Roma, possibly. Let's have a look at Roma. This IPO earlier this week is popping. Volume's just terrible. Terrible volume on it. Moving up, but it's terrible volume. So this was an IPO there on Tuesday, I think it was. Went up to almost $12 on Tuesday. $5 now. Getting some decent volume, so hold 5. Held. There we go. Well, a good job done there, Alistair, but it's a job done. Volatility on the bid, but not so much. Gonna get a new high. Hey, we need to pulling teeth. Back over 5. Oh. How much have you made today, Rob? Hey, Trader 83. Never have much positive to say, do you, Rob? Who hurt you? You were younger. Need a hug? Come back to what I was saying earlier about boredom trades. First sign of life we've had pre-market, pretty much. So broke $5, pull back. I look for the retest and the re-break. That was the logic behind getting in. But we'll see. It did this to me yesterday, if you recall. Bummer. Lost 3k and then I had to spend an hour betting it back. Get green on the Yeah, there's not a lot of volatility to this morning there, Brandon. A bit of a it's the Friday before a holiday weekend, before a long weekend, so that's kind of normal for it to be a little bit less volatile. That's volume at least. Taking an early bath ahead of the long weekend. I didn't think I did, but it wasn't so much the trades I took, is quite a few of the trades was not getting instant fills, so it was taking multiple fills, and I was getting charged per weight setup. Normally it's really, I get filled well, I get good fills, but yesterday for some reason I was getting a lot of multi-filled. It racked up the commission. So that's just number low. That was 4.7. That's 4. We've got 4 minutes before the market opens. We'll see what happens. Gave away 30 cents on that one. And 40 cents. We were to break even. Not a lot moving right now. Most is pulling back again. Yeah, we'll just wait for the open, I guess. Yeah, so I've probably damaged my... Let me just see what's happening. My audio. Yeah, that should be fine now. Let me know if the audio's putting in and out, Rob. Let's take a look at it. Oh, feature. It's currently 8%, 8-9% up on the day, which for a penny stock with 25-cent stock is nothing. I'm talking like 2 cents. This at the close yesterday, it moved big. I hope you're not holding bags because I wouldn't expect this to move much today. Got high volume. Fairly thickly traded on the level 2 as well, but no range. Less than a penny on the range you would expect with a penny stock. So look, good luck if you're trading it. Not for me, I'm afraid. Barely above the VWAP. The S&P 500 is green today on the back of the some strong PPI data. PPI numbers came out, which is the Producers Price Index, came out strong, and it's the market's rallied on the back of that. So the S&P 500 is nice and positive today. We've got the NASDAQ 100 following suit with it as well, and even the Dow Jones Industrial has gone green now. The Russell Index is very strong today on the back of that. So the markets are all strong. So we've got 20 seconds before the market opens. I'm going to change over to the regular session on the scanners, and let's see what the market brings us, shall we? There's the market. Good luck, guys. See what? Want to be the first? Pack halted. Position. Let me know. Good luck, everyone. Zim integrated, just as I've switched it on, decided to pop up and break that pre-market high. Continuation. Oh, 2 minutes, sweetie. A nice move on Zim integrated, broke that pre-market high. Huge volatility wise. Like I said, pre-market is moving, but it's not moving big. And we get a new high of day. Current high of day is 1528. And we get 50. Handle for a new 3, 3, 5 again. Off. So let's stop in place and work over. End up. Oh, all good and golden. Now we can look tail in if it continues up. It's profitable trade. Basics. Update. $100, nice profitable. What else are we looking at? Nothing. Not a lot moving. Wheels up, very low volume. Roma pulling back. DAI, that's a big flip down. Not sign 20. Anybody seeing anything moving? Is it going to be one of those let's wait and see? It's probably going to be one of those let's wait and see. Nothing much moving, guys. Not on any kind of decent volume, at least. Look at bounce on Marathon Digital. What about Riot? Still very selling off, actually, breaking lows. Broke the pre-market low there. Looking to be strong at the moment. How's the market looking? Well, the market's looking reasonably good. It's broke the pre-market high and made a new high. So now we're looking to make another high. So let's see. How will the market continue to rally today after a big pullback yesterday? We'll see. IGP. New highs on the session. Is it going to break that $3 level? Yeah, Bonanza. Say so. Over $3 on applied UV. So this is one of the earlier gappers. If I was betting in a sim, I'd be going a lot higher than 2,500 shares. That's for sure. Oh, Robin, that's good. Oh, it was a question, not a statement, Bonanza. My apologies. I thought you were trolling. Earth and Honey. Now, Charge Enterprise. I don't touch these penny stocks, as you know, but it launched out of the blocks and moved a huge 4 cents, and that's why I don't touch these penny stocks. It's going to take massive size to get to profit from a 4 cent move, and if you're taking a bigger size, you're just increasing your risk on highly manipulated stock. So that's why I don't trade. Well, that's another reason why I don't. Integrated. Not volatile enough for me. He's got 24 cents now on the ATR, 25 cents on the ATR, but we'll see. Back over $15, it might be of interest. If it gets back over the pre-market high, which is what I see it. Wait. Well done. Don't like I said, I don't like to trade those penny stocks. Not my bag. Not enough volatility on any of these ones today. Need to say, yeah, that's worth a punt. Backspace, good company. Not great volume. Trying to get over $2. Struggling up there at 195. Oh. Not a high volume day today, guys, by the looks of it. EBA Sibanye, never heard of it. Sibanye Stillwater. That's only gone 30 cents the whole session so far. That's at 10 minutes in. So yeah, we're just patience is going to be the key today, guys. If you can be patient enough to wait for that one mover that moves when it moves, and profitable. Yeah, absolutely get him. Nothing exciting. Don't just lock the montage if there's save yourself being tempted with boredom trades. Yeah, well, there you go. Right there. Get over this descending resistance from pre-market, 330. Right. Stage. Not worth taking any more trades. No volatility on the market. Oh, IGV. Sideways. Not a sideways chop. Patient. Backspace still up there below $2. 195. And DAI is probably the mover at the moment, but that's right. Either volatility 10 cents. Wipro had earnings today. Wipro had earnings this morning, but not very volatile, and switched over to whip, but we got a breakout on. Well, I was watching. Right, this 350. Premarket. Off. Not there. Or $1. Everything's just choppy sideways at the minute. Keep chopping sideways. Yeah, 48. And some reds, 20 cents. Staying. New highs. Their high series on the market though. 500 breaking highs. Patience now, guys. I mean, is there something else that you're watching, guys? Anything that you want to take a look at? Because right now, equities there, Robert. Talking stocks and shares. We don't bother with forex. That's a mug's game. Options, different strategies. Talk about options, and I do trade options occasionally, but not on this channel. So from a live trading point of view, it's just equities, stocks and shares. A good week this week, so I'm not too worried about having a small red day today. I'm just got to keep it small. sideways. I mean, it's a copy sideways. Well, actually, that's the definition of job. Yeah, so nothing clean at the moment, guys. So it's just a case of wait for something. And we might be waiting until lunchtime before something nice pops up. At some stage during the day, something's going to pop up, and being in the right place and ready to take advantage. No, absolutely get him. I totally agree with you. I've had a good week this week. 40,000 in profit. Sorry, 35,000 in profit net this week. So all red dating. Hate Alistair, I hate you. I should never have mentioned that I'm on a 10-day green streak. Because you've kiboshed that by saying, "Oh well, did you a red day?" So look, I'm not finishing today, red. I'll just wait now. It takes one spot. You remember that. Yeah, but you didn't have to put the kibosh on it, buddy. It's all your fault. I was going to say I hope Newcastle lose at the weekend as a result of that, but I don't, because they're playing the scum. So I'll hold that back. I tell you what, you're banned from the channel on Monday there, Alistair. In fact, just because, you know, Robin, I think you're banned from the channel on Monday as well. So are you, Alistair. Ed, you're definitely not allowed here on Monday. So you're banned from the channel as well. In fact, you're all banned from watching me live on Monday. Every last one of you. Meta breaking highs. Then get a breakout here over that pre-market high. That's it. And thank you for supporting me on that one, getting. Today's just not one of those days to be taking speculative trades, I don't think. Not a lot of good moves. NTS look to go green, trying to get the green, like these Ventus full price stocks. Not my cup of tea, but my cup of Joe. But each to their own. New high of day. Premarket. Premarket. I will be. 1927. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. Might be onto something there. Well, Delta had earnings today. They're all there down on earnings. A points on Murray, you say, Alistair? A points. Okay. Very posh of you to talk that way in Newcastle. No worries all day. I think you'll find that Alistair beat me to that one with regards to trailing stocks. Alistair's always drinking. Not saying you've got a drinking problem there, Alistair. Not a problem unless you call it one. All I'm saying. I'm an optimist. Saying, I went through one of these courses where I say, look, every time you feel you've got a problem, change the word problem for opportunity. The optimist way of looking at things. But I'm an optimist, so I've got a drinking opportunity. A drinking opportunity. Are you? Josie. What are you doing, Tony? Got a 20-cent move and you didn't even capitalize on any of it. Idiot. No, Alistair, you got it wrong. You don't have a trade with Tony Mug. You are a trade with Tony. These are actually good quality. Pleasantly surprised when I got. These Irish fruit of the loom nonsense. I'll let this stop me out. I'll lock it down, I think. Take an early bath. Nothing really seems to be moving nicely today. Real big. Nothing sustaining. I think that's the problem. Is just to get the breakout doesn't work, and that's my fault there. I have more than enough opportunity to take profits. Push the button quick enough on the old reflexes, hotkeys. Oh, small bit of profit. Even. Scratch tried that one, so let's see what happens. They go back up there, you know, back and stop me out. There you go. Everybody on Monday, you go instead of coming watching me trade on Monday, you go to the merch store and buy yourself a hoodie or a coffee mug or something. Anything. I'll tell you how that happened, Alistair. You cursed me. Witch that you are. You're back to Hogwarts. Witch. Oh, I've got to stop in place. So if it sells, it sells. Nothing really jumping right at me. I mean, MPU's the top of the Virgin scanner list. Everything else on the momentum is actually red over the last hour. So MPU's the only one that's got momentum right now, the upside, and it's absolutely atrocious volume. So I can't even trade that. Yeah, well, I don't know. Stranger things have happened, Alistair. No, I'll not be red on Monday. No trade day Monday. Remember, guys, it's a long weekend. There's no trading on Monday. Martin Luther King Day. The market's closed. So today's the last day to squeeze something out of the stone that is the NASDAQ and NYSE, and or in my case, give a little bit back on the week. I don't like finishing the week red. I prefer Fridays to be nice and green, but like Alistair said, a 10-day green streak has to come to an end sometime. The only thing wrong with red days is they're inevitable. You're going to get red days at some point for trading regularly. Threw the wick down there, but didn't stop me out. Like I said before, the Earth and Honey, you know I don't trade those penny stocks. 24, 25 cents. Up in the 25-cent level. RGE. MPU. Giving up. Range isn't great. Volume's not. Last couple of candles have been okay, but Mega Matrix company. 0.3 million shares traded against an average over the last 3 months of 92,000. High relative volume. It is now the top gapper above $2. Oh, so if you with regards to Delta, up to you guys. Do your due diligence. I've not read for a swing trader. I've not read the earnings print, so I couldn't comment one way or the other. I'd have to have a look at the earnings print to see is it a big problem that it's down, or is it likely to recover on what they're saying. But you want to do a little bit of due diligence if you're going to swing trade. Day trade, probably not. MPU's the only that's 38 full price stock's got a bit of momentum. I've got a bit of momentum topping at the minute. 41. Highest session high. Premarket high did go up to 157. Everything's full of people. It's not a good day. Not a good day for momentum trading to the upside. That's all I'm saying today. Well, not yet, at least. It only takes one stock. Only takes one stop, one trade, one move. That could be the difference between finishing the day above goal and hitting the max loss. One's double topping at the moment, so probably not something that I would be enthusiastic about right now. Top one and two. Double horns on the 5. Done. Get back over $3 on applied UV. Over the VWAP and back over the VWAP. That pre-market high to 1508 pre-market high. 1510 really is the pivot-ish of a take. Take the pre-market into account. There's argument for inverse head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, 5 minutes. Not going to. No big movers today. Not yet, at least. A lot of pulling back. Markets are not nice and buoyant, so that the higher caps are where the bullish momentum seems to be. Lower caps, very close a day. All cap market is just the momentum scanner here. Look at that, it's nearly all red. Momentum scanner. Very little green on them. Trading. One of those days, I guess. It would have been better off having a no trade day. No big movers as yet. How are you guys getting on? What have you? I mean, look at it. How choppy sideways is that? 70. Very choppy. Right on. price stocks are not holding it. Valuation. Oh. That all the way back. In the S&P 500, nice green rally after the PPI numbers came out, all the way back to yesterday's closing. We double bottom and then go again. I'm not convinced. A lot of them, the momentum seems to be south at the moment. And volume on. I've seen any series highs since the first 10 minutes. What a terrible day for trading today. A small red day, Alistair. Well, that's better than a big red day. Back above the terrible day trading. Lack of follow through, lack of I'll give it another 15 minutes. Something rears its ugly head. Give it 15 minutes. See. Picking lows. Selling. As is right platforms. Both on short sale restriction after yesterday's sell off though. So whilst you can still short it, you can't short below the bid. That's the problem. You can't sell. There's no selling below the bid. That's the whole point with the short sale restriction. Is you have to set your sell orders, your short orders. You have to set your sell orders above the bid. So you've got to basically look for it's about to bounce, then put your sell order a couple of cents above the bid or a penny above the bid or whatever. Comes up, collects you, and then sells off. Short sale restriction just makes it a little bit more difficult. If it's hard to borrow and short sell restrictions. It's even worse, which is why shorting is a little bit more complex than going long. Shorting can be in the hole with stocks that have been beat up and continuing to be beat up because of those very reasons. Aries Tech, and again to get above $3. Hey, it's not something I'm going to be trading, but not a lot else moving, so and that's not moving either. AXO help. Most of the momentum is outside. Yes. Okay. Mango tree. I'm gonna borrow my mangoes. I don't want them back if you have any. Get out of here. Echo. Echo, come. Let's go. Let's go back to Obi. Did I get stopped out? No. Ooh, bottom there, maybe. Breaks $3. Probably go on to probably go on to break session dollars. I'm just going to hold this now until it breaks highs or lows, whatever. Altimmune, let's have a look at Altimmune for you, Glenn. It's very choppy sideways, but VWAP bounce, yeah, been working for you. Getting 10 cents each time, maybe. Yeah, trading the range. Spreads, yeah, penny spreads breaking out now. Oh, testing that $1/2, but even this one, it's nice. Trading that VWAP bounce strategy, it's been nice, and the breakout here is really nice. So, yeah, not range even right. But yeah, fair play to you, Glenn. Well done. Nice spot. Decent volume today. Oh. Yeah, cheers, Bonanza Pilot. I thought you were trolling earlier. Don't know who hurt you, but no. If you're a regular to the channel, you'd know your stuff. But no, you do you, boo boo. Go back over 15. It's at that 1508 pre-market high again. Sideways copy we're doing. Like most of everything today, not a lot moving, not a lot doing anything today. Absolutely, Rob. Hope you've left a like there, Bonanza. Well, I'm not letting it ride. I'm just because I've got it on the screen, on the other screen here. So I'm looking, jumping between the two. But I've got my stop there at 279. So if it comes down and hits 279, I get stopped out. Simple as that. If it moves up, then I'm watching for 330. And then if it breaks 330, we might get some additional movement beyond that, because that's kind of high of day. I'm not letting it ride there, CC. What I'm doing is closing down in 5 minutes. So I'm closing the live stream in 5 minutes. Been at it now for 2.5 hours, as we are every trading day. Actually, Bonanza, you can come and chat. You can come and watch on Monday. The only one. USD, more volume. WXH, more volume. I'm gonna do a red to green move. Okay, Sana Biotech. Momentum. So I can jump up the scanner. No volume on it. Innovation oncology. No momentum on that one either. Well, guys, I think it's time to head on into the weekend. Have a drink, relax, get some sun, take in some sun, you head down the beach. Oh, it's a shame to finish such a good week on a low. Oh, at the moment. What I'll do is I'll move across to the Discord. If you're in the Discord, I'll see you over there. If not, I'll see you on Tuesday, guys. So Tuesday will be 8 o'clock, as we are every trading day. Martin Luther King Day on Monday, so the markets aren't open. Just remember that. It's a long weekend as far as the US stock market is concerned. So next trading day is Tuesday, and we'll do it all again. A little bit disappointing today, but it is what it is. Not a great day for trading, so I'll be in the Discord. If something starts to move, like elevation oncology is now starting to make a little bit of a move. But if something starts to move, then I'll be in there, and we'll. It's but a scratch, absolutely, Rob. So 36k, whatever it is, week net. To have a 6k losing week. It's not yet, but 6k losing day. It's still a very good day, very good week. Yesterday was a small green day, but we had 4.5k. over 4k net, but 4.5k on Monday, 21k Tuesday, 10k on Wednesday, 2k yesterday. So 10 days in a row green. Red days are inevitable. They're going to happen at some stage. And looks like today that's the case. But I'm not seeing anything that's going to dig me out of this hole for today. So just wrap it up and talk it down. A bad day at the office. It's a red day, and we'll come back on Tuesday and start all over again. So come join me on Tuesday. Have a great weekend, guys. I hope I hope your team win at the weekend, whatever sport you follow, especially you, Alistair. But there you go. Okay, take it easy, guys.